Well, it is going to start by being the biggest thing in the world we've seen like it in the modern world. This wall would be about 2,000 miles long in its completed stage. Already about 700 miles of the border have been covered by a fence of some sort. And if we wanted to just double that part, so we're not finishing it, but we're getting another 700 miles, to do that and put all the security you need to make that work would come out to a price tag of somewhere around $23 billion. That is a tremendous amount out there. And bear in mind, some of this is over terrain that is so rough, you may not even be able to build a wall there. Then you have to add the cameras and the drones and the patrols and the motion sensors and the helicopters and everything to keep an eye on all of this. This is absolutely a monumental task, Anderson, and that's one of the reasons so many of Donald Trump's critics are saying this idea is a fantasy.
And I mean, governments all over the world have tried building walls, barriers. What have they shown us about how they do or don't work?
They've shown us that they can work in a limited fashion. Look at this, more than a dozen locations around the world where, yeah, there have been some kind of barriers or fences or walls put up. Let's look at some, for example, Israel and the Palestinians. There have been big disputes over there for a long time. Israel has used many walls around areas where the Palestinians live. Israel says by putting these up, they've managed to cut down on terrorism. Palestinians say you've managed to cut into our human rights. So disputes on almost all of these properties. If you go over toward Kashmir and you look at what's happened between India and Pakistan, they've been working for many years there on a double row of electrified fences. A lot of talk about landmines in between them. Again, India says it makes us safer. Some of the Pakistanis very much disagree. And of course, probably the most well-known zone like this in the world is the demilitarized zone between North Korea and South Korea. This is 160 miles long. It's about 2 miles wide in some places, and it is the most heavily guarded military border in the world. And yet even here, sometimes people manage to sneak across or dash across from the north to the south seeking asylum. And several decades ago, there were even tunnels dug by the north beneath it. So the bottom line is, Anderson, even in much more limited scale and very heavily guarded, building a barricade, building a wall, as much as people want to think it means security, it just doesn't. People find a way to get through.